Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday and welcome back to another weekly home fragrance roundup. I hope you had a good week. I cannot believe that another week has completely flown by again. I feel like November is kind of flying by right now. This whole year, I think this has been the fastest year of my life. But anyway, here we are yet again to discuss some home fragrance from the course of the past week. Before we get into all of that though, just one kind of minor housekeeping item. I have now had to move away from the window in front of which I normally film that gives me really great lighting. Currently there is a enormous 9-foot Christmas tree in front of me. So I'm staring at that. You guys will see the decorating of this particular tree for my holiday 2024 Decorate With Me series. So I get to enjoy this view and you guys can enjoy the view of that tree back there. That tree will also be featured in my 2024 Decorate With Me series. I actually have 3 of my trees up already and the 4th one I'll be working on this weekend. The 4th tree is going in the dining room. Oh, and look who's showing up for work. Yeah, this guy is, he was actually taking a nap on the couch with Penelope and it was so sweet that I couldn't I didn't want to poke him and wake him up. Seriously, you guys, it was the cutest ever. I should have taken a picture of it. But anyway, Alf is now here. If you're new, this is Alf. He is my pug and just my constant sidekick here on my channel. So you'll be hearing him snoring and snorting in the background of this video. And that's just the free pug ASMR. But anyway, so if the lighting is a little bit different for the next couple months, it's because the tree is in front of me. So sorry about that, but I think you can still see the candles and stuff. So I feel like it's fine. Okay, usual disclaimer here. Check out the description box for all of the links to everything that I'm sharing today. There's discount codes down there. There's sale information for the weekend. I feel like the holiday sales are starting to kick off here. So, you guys, this is so funny. Look, he's sitting just facing the camera. Like he's just a part of he's so bored. He's totally bored, but it's fine. He'll hang out. So yeah, there's sale information for the candle sales that are happening this weekend. Candle Crock, Candle Lamp 101. There's just a lot of stuff linked down there. So if you have any questions, you might be able to find your answer down there faster than I can get back to you in the comments. I am a little slow getting back to comments right now. I'm reading them as they're coming in, but because I've been trying to do all of this pre-filming for this Decorate With Me series, this free time that I've had for the last couple of weeks in between floral jobs it's been occupied just by decorating the house. So anyway, moral of the story is we need to get into it. And the first thing that we're going to do is take a little tour of what's currently happening around the house in terms of what I have burning, what I have underneath my one lamp that I'm currently using, and what's in my candle crocks. So let's go do that and then we'll meet back here and we're gonna dive into a bunch of stuff that I was enjoying this past week. So yeah, you guys, let's get into it. So burning off to the side here while I'm filming this video today is the Kringle Fragrance Christmas in the new 4-wick format. So I have been testing this one for the last week and a half, 2 weeks. And you guys, this one is performing incredibly well for me. The strength and throw of this 4-wick format is kind of blowing my mind. I do think that they might still have a little bit more work to do with some of the other fragrances, however, because there were some other ambassadors who received the Cozy Cabin fragrance, and that one is quite light for them. So yeah, they may still have to do some tweaking, but I can tell you that if you are ordering the Christmas fragrance, there are no concerns with this one for me at all. I think it might be currently out of stock. Don't quote me on that. check out the website. It'll be linked down below. But I do know that if they are out of stock, that they will probably be pouring more for this upcoming holiday season. So yeah, it should be back in stock here shortly if it's not currently showing in stock. But you guys, I'm loving this one, and I've already reviewed the fragrance. I will review this 4-wick format. I am just about past the halfway point, so I want to get past that, especially with this first round here, so that I can give you guys the most accurate information. But so far, I have 0 complaints, and I'm definitely sold on getting more Christmas in my life, that's for sure, especially if it's going to be the strength and throw of this. All right, let's move on. Here in the entryway, I'm currently burning Kringle Christmas Stroll. And beside that, you see HomeWorx Fig Marmalade. I was actually going to bring this over to where I'm filming, but the wax was not solidified quite yet. So I figure I'm just going to leave it here. You guys, Fig Marmalade was on a really good sale over at QVC. Thank you to, was it Nikki? Nikki, was it you? Someone left a comment on my review of this one and was like, yeah, you can totally still get this at QVC right now. And lucky for you, it's on clearance price. So I will link the set down below if it's still available. If you enjoyed Bath & Body Works Brown Sugar and Fig, you have to check out Fig Marmalade. Like I said, I placed an order myself to get a set of 2. I really enjoy this one. I should not have done that, because really I should only be purchasing new candles that I can review at this point. But listen, I wasn't going to miss out on this. So if you are in the market, grab it before it's gone, because I really feel like this is like clearance pricing. So, all right, let's move on. Welcome to my laundry room. In the candle crock in here, I decided to place a brand new Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Spice Latte. This is actually the second pumpkin spice latte that I am enjoying. The first one I burned earlier in the fall and reviewed. And listen, it burned really great for like the first half of the candle. And then it got puny wick syndrome, and also just got really dirty and gross. So I decided to crock the second half, and it did really well in the crock. So I just thought, maybe I'll just pop this one in here. I think that despite the fact that I've got a lot of holiday stuff going on, I still like to burn these pumpkin spice fragrances during the holidays as well. I think they pair really nicely with a lot of holiday tree scents, and I don't know, that, you know, spicy coffee vibe, I feel like is basically good for the last half of the year. So yeah, this one is fantastic. And if you can still get your hands on it, I would recommend it, but just be prepared that the burn's kind of rough on this one. If you put a brand new one of these into your candle crock, you will get a solid 2 weeks of 24/7 warming. Maybe even longer if you turn your crocks off at night. I'm just personally too lazy to do that. I just let them go. But yeah, anyway, for what it's worth, I love the fragrance. It's delightful. It's just the burn is a little rough. All right, we are now at the top of the stairs here, and this is the candle lamp that I am most actively using right now. This is the Hestia candle lamp. I will have this one linked down below at Amazon. I really love this one. Anyway, underneath here is HomeWorx Garland Berry, and actually I've been warming this one since last week. I am on, I think this is my last layer probably. I might scoop out this last little solid part here and pop it into one of my Scentsy warmers, because I don't think the lamp is going to do a good job of amplifying that last little layer down there. So yeah, anyway, I really like this scent. This was a 3-wick format from a holiday set that was sent to me last year in PR. It's actually a really lovely fragrance, and it was available in the 4-wick format at one point. I'm not sure if it's going to be this year. I haven't memorized all the information yet in terms of what is going to be showing up. But if you can get your hands on this Garland Berry out in the wild over at Marshall's, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Ross, those types of places, it's absolutely worth picking up. It is really, really a beautiful, lovely mix of like a cranberry with those, you know, classic holiday tree type notes. So it's done quite well. So yeah, anyway, but I think this is our last hurrah here. So I'm going to take this wax and I'm going to use what's melted for one of my wax melts that I do for the backyard fireplace. And yeah, that last little bit, I'll scoop it out and pop it into one of the Scentsy warmers and enjoy it that way. But that's what's happening here at the top of the stairs. All right, friends, here in the master bedroom is my lovely ivory candle crock. This one is linked down below, by the way. I decided to finally pop the last, what is there, like a quarter of this one left? Yeah, it's, well, maybe like a third, roughly a third of the Kringle Reserve Heartwood fragrance is left here. I adore this fragrance. I am not crocking it because I'm trying to get rid of it. This is an example of me crocking something because I'm trying to prolong my enjoyment of it. I kind of feel like when I put something into a candle crock, in a lot of cases, I will get a longer like fragrance experience by melting the wax versus burning the candle and having the wax dissipate and basically ending the candle sooner. Does that make sense? It makes sense in my head, but hopefully it makes sense to you guys. So this is one of my like new favorites from Kringle this year. I feel like the Kringle Reserve line really has put out some amazing fragrances this year, especially, but this Heartwood one, it just rocked my world. It's really soft, very pretty. It's a really kind of light, perfumey, musky type of scent. It has some definite like woodiness to it, but it's more of like a soft sandalwood type of presentation versus like, you know, a freshly cut tree or something like that. It's lovely. Both Craig and I really enjoy this one, which is why it's kind of perfect for the master bedroom. So yeah, I have been enjoying this one all this week. And I think just based off of what I can still smell out of it, we will probably be able to get well into this next week with still enjoying this one. I'm not sure it'll still be here next Saturday, but definitely enjoying it now. And if this is currently still available, I honestly cannot recommend it enough. It is beautiful. Definitely a must try. Let's move on to the last crock. All right, we are now in the way back bedroom of the house here, and this is the last candle crock. So I think this one is ready to be turned off, to be totally honest. This is Bath & Body Works White Pumpkin. This was actually a leftover from last fall that I once again did not get around to burning this fall. So I decided to just go ahead and melt it. It's a great fragrance, listen, and I think that I would definitely recommend picking it up. I don't know why I never burned it in, you know, the end of August, September, or October. I just didn't notice it, but it is a lovely fragrance. It has a little bit of spice to it, and it really does have that like true like white pumpkin type of note, which does very much, I think, smell different from like your more traditional like orange pumpkin fragrance note. So for what it's worth, this one had a good experience in the crock for, I would say, darn near probably over 2 weeks at this point. When did I put this in here? My memory is failing me right now, but I definitely can barely smell it, so it's time to let it go. I'll go ahead and turn the crock off. I will wait for this to cool down just a little bit and see if I can safely carry it downstairs so that I can reuse this liquefied wax in one of my little fire starters again that I make for the backyard. I'm trying really hard to reuse a lot of that wax right now to make these fire starters because we are actively burning in the backyard pretty much most evenings at this point. And this really helps with getting the fire started very quickly. I think, is there a video link down below about how I make these? Maybe there is. I think there might be. Anyway, just check it out. Let's get back downstairs and let's dig into what else I was burning and melting this week. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that little tour of what's currently going on around the house, home fragrance wise. As always, it smells pretty darn good in here. Okay, before we get into all of the candles from this past week, I did just receive a delivery at the door right before I sat down to film this video, and it's a Scentsy box. I don't actually know what is in this Scentsy box because this is my birthday gift from my bestie Lisa. Those of you that are new around here, one of my best friends in the whole wide world is Lisa Roberry. Some of you may already follow her. She is a Scentsy consultant, and Lisa and I actually met here on YouTube many years ago, and we have basically been best friends ever since. And I buy all of my Scentsy from Lisa. So anyway, for my birthday this year, she was like, you're going to receive a box from Scentsy. I just want to let you know that it's coming. Usually Scentsy is delivered by FedEx these days, at least in my area here. And FedEx usually leaves my packages at the bottom of my driveway, and so that's why Lisa kind of told me to look for this package. She knows where the packages are usually dropped, so she didn't want me to like just leave it sitting down basically at the road. So anyway, we're gonna open this box together. I have no idea what's in here, so basically you're going to unbox a birthday present with me, which I'm really looking forward to. It's kind of a big box. I have no idea what's in here, but we will find out at the end of this video. It's heavy too. What did she send? I'm really curious. So anyway, if you're interested in opening my birthday present, my birthday was on Wednesday this past week, so yay. I'm a Scorpio. a spicy Scorpio. But anyway, yeah, I'll open that at the end of the video. Let's get started with what candles I finished this week. So I feel like I finished a good amount. First of all, I went through my second ever Harvest Hot Chocolate. The first one that I ever received from HomeWorx was a PR item, and I really fell in love with the fragrance, and after I finished it, I ordered a replacement because, oh, this is so good. If you've ever had a Mexican hot chocolate, this is very reminiscent of that, where it has just like a touch of spice to it, and it's so good, you guys. If you want a really delicious, unique take on a hot cocoa fragrance for the holidays, this is worth checking out. And you guys, the performance of this has been absolutely stellar, so definitely worth checking out. I also finished another candle. Now this one is a PR item here. This was the chocolate peanut butter cup, and listen, it burned beautifully. Like, it was a great burn. There was no issues here. Wicks didn't dud out. The wax didn't discolor. There was no sooting, anything like that. The strength and throw were decent. But you guys, they forgot to put the peanut butter into the chocolate peanut butter cup with this one. It's a great, just straight up chocolate fragrance, but yeah, they missed the peanut butter. So if they could reformulate this to be an actual Reese's peanut butter cup, I would be so excited about that, because quite honestly, I think that would be my husband's favorite candle ever. This man will eat like a pound of Reese's peanut butter cups, like in a sitting. He loves them. Okay, we've got a couple of empties here that came from either Crocs or, all of these came from Crocs. Yeah, nothing here was underneath the lamp. So you'll see that the wax is gone on these because I poured it out. The first empty here is the pomegranate and fir. I actually burned this one all the way down to here, and then I thought that I would put it in a candle crock for a little while to be able to enjoy the rest of this. So I really like this pomegranate. I recently reviewed this. I will say this is more of a perfumey pomegranate, so if you're not interested in that, I would not get this one. It's not like a straight up juicy, like edible pomegranate at all. It's definitely perfumey. But I really like that holiday tree note in this one too. Listen, this is a great one, and I had pretty good performance from it. So, and this is new for holiday 2024. I know that it's been a little hit and miss with some of the Kringle holiday stuff. I readily acknowledge that because I have had those experiences. So, but this one here was definitely a good performer. So I can vouch for this one. This is the gingerbread tiramisu. I actually burned this one to just past the halfway point here as well, and then the rest of it I decided to melt. Oh, you guys, this one is so good. The next time that I place an order, I will actually be adding the wax melts to my cart. I already have a cart. There's already 5 of the wax melts in my cart. I just really love this one. There's no real, like, I don't really think this smells like a tiramisu per se. I think it just smells more of like a really beautiful soft gingerbread, like a European gingerbread. There's no like espresso note in here from that tiramisu. It just doesn't scream tiramisu to me at all. It smells more like delicious, straight up like European soft gingerbread. And if you're into that, you're gonna like this. This one had a good performance, so can vouch for that. And this one here, okay, Apple Crisp. This was released this fall. I don't know if this was new this fall or not. I'm a little like, I'm a little discombobulated on my recent Bath & Body Works history because I haven't been following them as closely. By the way, you guys, I missed that sale last weekend. There was a $10.95 candle sale and I had a 25% off coupon, and I just let the weekend completely get away from me. I never got in store, so I feel like I kind of missed the deal of the century. But also, I think the coupon is good until the 20th. So there's probably some kind of candle sale that will be happening that will be decent enough for me to use that coupon on, but I'm a little irked at myself. So anyway, I purchased this in the fall, this Apple Crisp. I really liked it. I actually repurchased it after I burned the first one, but I did have to pop this into my candle crock. I started out burning it for like a burn or two. You can tell by the one wick that's left down there. And then it kind of started dudding out on me pretty early. The first one that I had dudded out just after the halfway point, but this one started dudding out pretty darn early. So I just popped it in my crock. I love the fragrance so much that I didn't mind that. This gave me, I think it was almost 2 full weeks of basically 24/7 fragrance output. So I still got my money's worth out of it, but that being said, it's not the best burning one. So if you come across it during the SAS sale that's going to be happening at the end of the holiday season this year, it'll definitely be worth picking up to pop into your crocks. But I mean, I won't call it a stellar performance, but it's a good amount of empties for this week. All right, next, let's discuss some other candles that I was burning this past week. I haven't finished any of these. These are all a bunch of candles that I have been burning to do in-depth reviews of. So as I've been decorating the house, I've basically just had a bunch of new Christmas scents, and then also trying to incorporate some older things in my collection as well. But yeah, it has been a festive wonderland around here, that's for sure. Okay, the first one that I'm going to mention, you will actually see an in-depth review of tomorrow, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but this is Under the Tree by HomeWorx, and I really like this fragrance a lot. This just has, it's basically just a melange of holiday tree notes. So the notes in this one read fresh pine needles, fir balsam, warm evergreens, and fresh cut cedar wood. So it's basically just tree notes. And I really like it a lot. I have definitely been enjoying this one. So yeah, I'll be reviewing this one for tomorrow, so stay tuned. Another in-depth review that you will see tomorrow will be of the, is it this one? Oh, it's going to be the Frosted Spice. We're going to discuss Frosted Spice tomorrow from Kringle. This is a new fragrance for holiday 2024. When I first did my first sniff impressions of the holiday collections with my daughter Stella, this was her #1 pick. She still loves it. When she comes home from school and I'm burning this one, she's like, you lit the right one. I did not care for it on cold sniff. I mean, I didn't like hate it, but it also wasn't something that really I was like super excited about. And I think for me, it was the fact that there's peppermint in here, right? Yep, there's peppermint, there's mint in here. And honestly, both of those are just kind of typically a no-go for me. Peppermint just smells really overwhelming to me most of the time. And it's just a little aggressive, right? But it's kind of a minor note in this Frosted Spice. This just really shines in the whole like holiday spice department, and it's beautiful and it's a really great performer. So anyway, stay tuned for the review of this one tomorrow, although I think after what I just said, you probably don't need to watch the review. Listen, it's great. Okay, another review that you will probably see tomorrow as well, because I'm definitely at the halfway point with it, is the Cypress and Cinnamon. Have I reviewed this one? Maybe I've already reviewed this one. Is it the snowflakes and blankets that I need to do? Okay, I'm having a brain fart. I'll need to figure this out behind the scenes, but you're gonna see 3 in-depth reviews tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But I have really enjoyed this one this week. Man, this is good. By the way, if you missed it on, was it on Monday, Tuesday, whatever day this week, I shared my my 5 favorite must-have holiday tree scents, specifically from Kringle. I personally think that Kringle does the best job when it comes to holiday tree fragrances. So I gave you guys some recommendations in that video. One of the recommendations is not currently available, but you guys might have it in your collection. So if you missed that video, I will link that down below as well. There's some really great options over at Kringle, and trust me, it's not just the 5 that I mentioned. There's several others as well. Cozy Christmas should have probably been in that video, so yeah, just add that in your cart too if you're in the market. But let's keep going. This week I also burned sprinkled macaroons. Still macaroons here, but hopefully in the future. I think Kringle has come to terms with the fact that this is a macaron and not a macaroon, because on the Kringle Reserve 4-wick macaroon, formerly just macaroon candle, it has been renamed to macaron because there are macarons on the label. So I'm really glad that they did that. So I'm guessing in the future when they re-pour the sprinkled macaroons, they will probably change it to sprinkled macarons. So anyway, I love this one. It's so delicious. It's just, one, it's an amazing burn. It's really like potent, but also it just smells so good. Okay, I did review Butter Rum Cafe earlier this week, and oh, you guys, if you are looking for something that is super rich, super buttery, super nutty, just like literally smells like you could eat it, you're gonna need to get this Butter Rum Cafe. This is so dang good. I cannot even put it into words. It is absolutely delicious. You gotta try it. Okay, vintage pomander, of course. As if I'm not gonna be burning this right now. I love it. I love it. In fact, you know what else I was burning this week? This. I think it's still available at Nordstrom Rack, but listen, if you were a fan of the Nest Spiced Orange and Pomander, that Nest really unfortunately discontinued. They should have never discontinued that fragrance. It was really well done. For whatever reason, it's showing up at Nordstrom Rack. So I bought, is it 5? Either 5 or 6 of these because I really liked this when it first came out, and I was super disappointed when they discontinued it. It's so good. This one, it's a little different from the Vintage Pomander in that I think there's a little bit more clove in this one. I like the clove in here. I wanted a little bit less clove in mine, so mine is lighter on the clove. But yeah, they do smell really good together as well. But yeah, if you want to pick this up, I'll have it linked down below at Nordstrom Rack. They have they're a small, like 2-ounce size, I believe. There's the 8-ounce size, and then they also, I think, have a 3-wick. I'm just gonna warn you right now with regard to the 3-wick, they get really dirty and gross at the halfway point. Otherwise, I would have purchased the 3-wicks because I would rather have a larger format. But the Nest 3-wick candles, and I'm assuming above because of what my friend Drew told me, because he had a Nest holiday hearth-sized candle, and oh my god, when he showed me what it looked like, it was a mess. It was so dirty, and I think he probably paid like $250 for that candles. Like, they're an absurd price point, right, in that larger, like, massive vessel of theirs. But even the 3-wick does not burn very well. So if you still want to get the 3-wick, just proceed with caution there. Just watch it very closely. So for what it's worth, though, these 8-ounce ones usually always do really well for me. By the way, the regular price of these Nest 1-wick candles are now up to $50. 50. I remember when they were, when did I start buying holiday? It might have been before holiday was even like $40. I've been buying holiday for a long time. By the way, I need to bust out my holiday. Okay, this is one of the like biggest like hidden gems, or maybe one of the most underrated candles that I think is in the country candle lineup. Took me a while to order this myself because I saw lavender and I was like, nope, absolutely not. I also don't like lavender, if you know. This Christmas time in the city, have you tried it? Oh, you guys. The notes. Listen, I just reviewed this, so go watch that review. It has the most interesting fruity holiday blend of goodness. I cannot get past it. And I even enjoy the lavender in here. This, it's pure heaven, you guys. If you're wanting something that is really interesting and maybe fresher, a little bit brighter for the holidays, get this. And the performance is like, it's fabulous. It's fabulous. One thing that I did not bring in here that I was also burning this week was the HomeWorx Crackling Fireside. I finally reviewed that one. HomeWorx actually was kind enough to send me that in PR last year. And I stuck my nose in it and I was just like, I just don't like these smoky scents. It's just not for me. Well, I finally decided to light it up this year and holy cannoli, I love it this year. It is so good. It has this really interesting like baked apple note that is combined with that kind of slightly smoky aspect. It's so good. Anyway, we're gonna light it up in the backyard tonight. Craig is taking me out for my birthday dinner tonight. And then we're gonna come back and we are gonna sit in the backyard and light a fire and some candles and we're gonna chill and relax with the dogs. And I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's actually supposed to start raining later on tonight, which, I love it. It's a covered patio, so we're not gonna be like sitting out like being rained on, just so we're clear. But yeah, that's my favorite thing to do. It's just to sit back there with the dogs and a fire and some candles and just ignore everything that's going on around me because it's the way that I live my life these days. Okay, I have also been burning through the these new reserve candles. Listen, I'm making a good dent in these. I feel like at this point I am, yeah, this one is, I'm basically only a quarter of a way down on this one. I can definitely review Speakeasy because look, I am past the halfway point with Speakeasy. I have not been able to stop burning this one this week. This is special. This is a really special fragrance, you guys. And if you're at all curious about it, I cannot give it enough thumbs up. Every once in a while, Kringle comes out with a fragrance that I'm just like, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. And then I light it and it is, it just transforms. It's beautiful. It's fruity, but it's also slightly perfumey at the same time. It's perfection. I love it so much. I want to back up with that ASAP, but I'm definitely at the halfway point with this one. I'm a third of the way through the Volcanic Black Pine, so I feel like I can definitely review this. Listen, when it comes to the Kringle, just traditional, like regular jars or the reserve candles, I personally feel comfortable reviewing those once I've like hit the, like, at least like a third of the way down. Usually, if there are any problems that are gonna come up with these classic jars, they will present themselves pretty early on. So I feel comfortable reviewing these a little bit earlier, but with Country Candle, I still kind of feel like I have to get to the halfway point. So anyway, I am at a point with a few of these now. I think also the Spiced Orange and Cranberry, that one, I'm definitely a third of the way through here. So I'll start filming reviews of these this weekend. I've got some extra time. And I will start getting those reviews out early next week. So look for a lot of in-depth candle reviews probably coming out this next week. So I am going to be heading back into work to get holiday orders ready. So it'll be a little bit easier for me to film candle reviews when I come home from work. So yeah, and I will definitely make a bigger dent in these just over the course of this weekend anyway. So there's that. Lastly, before we get to my birthday prize, let's go through the Scentsy that I used this past week. First, we have Raw Pum Plum. I actually had put this one in my club at the end of last holiday season because I love it. And I will need to put it in my club again. I ended up taking it out to put something else in its place. I can't even remember what it was, but I immediately regretted it. But when it came back this year, I was like, oh, thank goodness. So Raw Pum Plum, if you haven't tried it, it's a really juicy, sweet, It's like the perfect holiday plum scent. I don't know who could, I don't know who could possibly dislike this fragrance. It is so delicious. I finished my Sweet Orange Pomander Scentsy Brick. Listen, this one is good. It's not my favorite orange pomander fragrance. The orange is a little bit perfumey in this one, but it does have a nice spice to it overall. I do like this one. But this was released, was it last year or the year before? I do not remember. I don't remember. Okay, Sparkling Spiced Citrus. Didn't use that this week, but apparently it's in here. I don't know what it's doing in there. These are the other ones that I was using. So I've got all of my holiday warmers out. So that's what I've been doing. I only had 1 cube left of this Hayrides fragrance, which was left over from the fall. This one was really, really good. This is Berry Good Pumpkin. Now, I decided to go ahead and take this out of my club. I had just added it to my club, and I removed it because Lisa sent me a message, and she was like, you're gonna wanna add that whipped frosting to your club. I'm just letting you know now. The whipped frosting, I think, was a part of the, there was this like cute little chalet released from Scentsy. It was, is it the warmer of the month this month? Sorry, I suck at this. Listen, I don't sell Scentsy. Like I said, I just patronize my bestie Lisa. So if you have any questions about the different collections, I will link Lisa's channel down below. Go check her out. She gives all of the accurate information about what is coming out from Scentsy and what's what. But basically, I got a text from Lisa saying, put this in your club now. If you don't do it, I know you're going to regret it. And when she tells me that, I just listen. So I decided something had to go for my club, and it was this. But this is such a great scent, you guys. It kind of reminds me of Berry Pumpkin Waffles from HomeWorx a little bit, but it had to go. Listen, whipped frosting better be worth it. If it's not, Lisa, take a little trip to Idaho and let you know about it. Okay, we have Happy Birthday, which I have in my club. I have 7 bars of this in my club. It's ridiculous. Listen, Happy Birthday smells like funfetti birthday cake to me, and it's one of my favorite smells in the world. It will never leave my club. In fact, here's another happy birthday. We did 2 happy birthdays this week because it was my birthday this week, so I had to. Sorry. Also, gingerbread pecan waffles. Have you smelled this? Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is delicious. It kind of smells a little bit like pumpkin pecan waffles from Bath and Body Works, with the addition of a really soft, not hard, like ginger snap cookie, but like a European gingerbread. Like the kind that you would get at the German Christmas markets. Delightful. And now, you guys, let's open my birthday present. Let's do it. So if you are not interested in this, I completely get it. You can tune out. But I'm excited to see what's in my box. So let me push you guys back and let's open this box together. I'm so excited. Lisa, if you're watching this, I can't wait to see what's in here. Okay, let's see. I feel like I have hair in my mouth. That's what it is. Of course I do. All right. No stinking way. Oh my gosh, you guys. She got me the Snow Wonderful warmer. Oh my god, it's so... Oh my god, this one is so cute. Ah! Oh my god, Lisa. Let me just make sure. Oh wait, there's something else in here. What is this? Is this just paper? Okay. All right, we also have this. Okay, we're gonna open this warmer together, but first I wanna see what... Oh, this is the scents of the season. I was gonna order this. I was totally gonna order this. I think she knew I was probably gonna order this, and that's why she sent it to me. Oh my gosh, the scents of the season, you guys. These are always some of my favorites here. So, okay, in this set we have toasted apple butter. I was really excited about toasted. Oh, I love toasted apple butter. This is so delicious. I love this one in the fall. It's also amazing around the holidays as well. Hi, did you return to work, sir? Did you come to open prizes with me? This is Merry Wonderland. Ooh, that's really pretty. Do we have, are there any notes listed here on this little card? There sure are. I'm glad that I checked. Okay, pink apple. It's Merry Wonderland, right? Okay, pink apple and clove dash through a dreamy, sparkling spruce wonderland. Yeah, you guys, it is a pink apple. That's so interesting. I like the spruce in here a lot. Okay, well, maybe I'll just order another set to begin with, because definitely gonna need more of that eggnog. Ooh, it's a little light, but what I can smell, oh, it's like all the fragrance oils went to the bottom. That's so interesting. The top basically almost smells like nothing, but the bottom smells like delicious warm eggnog. Oh my God, that smells good. Okay, I hope I get a good performance out of that one, because I really like the way that smells. Okay, mint to be merry. I think Stella's gonna get this one. Stella likes minty scents. Yep, that's mint. Crushed candy cane and sparkling sugar brighten a creamy butter cookie. There is definitely a cookie note in here. You know what? I'm gonna try warming this. Maybe it's the cookie note that will finally bring me around to enjoying some peppermint. We shall see, but okay, we'll try it. Lisa, I will try it, I promise. And then Cheery Cherry. Say that 10 times fast. Cherry, 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 cherry. Candied cherry, spiced amber, smoked marshmallow, and blackberry. That's amazing. It's the amber. Oh, this is really good. There is a smoky marshmallow note in here. Oh my gosh, that's really good. Okay, a bunch of winners there, that's for sure. Guys, let's open this warmer. I'm dying to see this. I cannot believe she got me this warmer, you guys. This is so insanely thoughtful. She knows I'm a Christmas nut, so, wow, and look at this dish. Never had one this shape before. Is this a little, oh my gosh, it's a mirror. What tree are we gonna put this on? This is so stinking cute. Oh, it's a little like snow globe too. Can you see that? See the glitter in there? Why are you not focusing? Why are you being difficult? It's really cute. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. All right, let's take this styrofoam stuff. It does protect it really well. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is enormous. Oh, and it's heavy. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm so excited about this. Okay, so I see it's an element warmer. For some reason, I thought there was a light source on this one, but there is not. I do believe that the snow does blow around in here. I believe that's the case, right? When you plug it in. Do not quote me on that, but I feel like that's what I remember. Look at this thing. First of all, it is as large as my head, and it's hard to tell on camera, but I am no dainty flower. I am built like a brick house, and I have a large head. So the fact that this is basically as big as my head means that this is enormous. This is huge. And it's so stinking cute. The little snowman family. Oh, and there's squirrels. Looks like there's a rabbit. There's a little deer. Oh my gosh, the detail on this is killing me, you guys. It is absolutely adorable. And then you put your little dish back here. I have to put this on my kitchen counter. I have to be able to see this. Maybe, yeah, this has to go in my kitchen. I spend the bulk of my time cleaning up the kitchen because Stella is just a, like, hurricane when she comes home from school and just starts going through all the things. But yeah, this will make me happy while I'm doing dishes. Lisa, thank you so much. Honestly, this absolutely just made my weekend even that much better. So this means the world to me, and I cannot believe that she gifted me something this thoughtful. So thank you, Lisa. So thanks for sharing in my little birthday surprise here. So I really appreciate you all being here with me today. If you are interested in more of this type of content, definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Otherwise, yeah, totally fine. There's just no obligation. But if you're interested, feel free to do that. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Right off? See, thanks for watching. You want to say goodbye? Here, say goodbye real quick. Everybody loves them some Alf. You guys, he is such a freaking beefcake. He's just a beefcake. Oh my goodness. So beefy. Just a beefiest. Best friend. I feel like I'm making him nervous. Why am I making you nervous? He's so cute. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.